So being lonely, you are cooking yourself and you are washing your clothes yourself. So is there any difficulty in that? Are you facing any difficulty?
No, previously I was washing my clothes, I was bringing water from the well. Nowadays, as I sold my lands and I got a patent amount of money, and with the help of that money, I built 2 rooms, one good kitchen, washing machine, overhead tank. All these mixers, all these things reduce my labor very much. Almost 90% of my labor was removed. Only 10% remains. I do my cooking, and that's the only difficult job for me. And I don't want to engage anybody for my cooking. So far I have enough strength. I won't engage anybody. I will cook myself.
There is no difficulty.
Nowadays I am not feeling much difficulty. Of course there is some difficulty in cooking also, but engaging a person for my cooking will give more difficulties for me, I think.
So are you getting any pension after your retirement?
No, I don't have any pension because I resigned my job. I should complete at least 20 years of my service for getting a pension. It's of course a central government job, not and it's a good job also. It's a bit more than junior engineer. But as I resign, I don't get any pension. But I avail the facilities of canteen services, military canteen services. A man who completes 5 years can avail of those facilities.
So you are so much straightforward, so that nature likes many people. So why you are so much straightforward?
For my satisfaction. I am straightforward, no doubt, but I am not 100% straightforward. There is some dishonesty in me, there is some immorality in me, and without these bad habits, I can't survive at all. And there is no use of sacrificing my life for these small habits. Even my enemies acknowledge that I am straightforward, I am good, I am righteous, and I am honest. I am far ahead of the people, and that gives satisfaction for me. I don't expect any heaven or hell. I don't believe in them. Only for my satisfaction, I am this much honest. I am this much straightforward. Of course, I have some bad habits also. After all, I am human, and but I have no sexual habits. I have never committed sex for the last 50 years. I am living without sex for 50 years. People say it's very difficult, but I don't like that, and I am quite happy without sex. People say that they don't live without sex, but I am living happily without sex.
So people are respecting you, but you are not willing to take respect. So what is your opinion on that?
People may respect me, but they don't show their respect outwardly. Almost all people insult me, though they respect in their minds, and it's but natural. Many straightforward men, many truth-telling men are not respected at all. People respect those people who do harm to them. They fear harmful people, not straightforward people, not honest people. So they may have respect in their minds, but they don't exhibit their respect.
What is your advice to the current youth?
I want them to be as honest as possible, not 100% honest as possible, and avoid corruption as much as possible. Complete avoidance of corruption is very dangerous, but they should avoid corruption as much as possible.
So have you taken any dowry during your marriage time?
No, I hadn't taken any dowry.
So what is your opinion on that?
Dowry is not at all a bad habit, because a woman comes to the house of her husband and she must bring something for her maintenance also. All the burden shouldn't be thrown on the husband. Because they are living together, they must enjoy the properties of both these spouses. She must bring something from her home. They say they do so much labor in the house of the husband. But who asked them? Who requested her to do so much labor? Why should she come here and do so much labor? Who asked her? Who requested her? She always laments that she does so much labor. Labor for whom? For her children, for her husband, for herself, for her clothing, for her food. She is not doing only for her husband. She also takes food here. She also gets clothing from the husband. So it's almost a common property, though the share of the property of the husband is much, but she must bring some share from her home also, and for their well-being. Dowry is not at all a bad habit, but the problem should be settled before marriage. After marriage, demanding more dowry is very rude. I don't accept at all. But demanding as much dowry as possible before marriage is a good habit, not bad.
So you are not much aware of cleanliness. So what is your opinion on that?
Yes, not only in this village, in this old age, but from the youth itself also. I'm not much particular about cleanliness. Such people are very rare. Only I think I am the only person who neglects cleanliness so much. It's my habit, and I am unable to avoid it. I can't keep my house clean. It's very difficult for me.
So what is your opinion on killing animals for human errors?
Killing animals for the sake of gods is not to my liking, but killing animals for the protection of humans is accepted by me, and killing animals for the food of humans is also acceptable for me. Killing insects, birds, and such creatures for protecting our crops is also to my liking. I don't think it's bad, and killing snakes is also not bad, but all the snakes shouldn't be killed. Some snakes must be there for nature. All tigers must not be killed, all lions must not be killed, but those animals which pose threat to humans must be killed, or they are to be protected from humans, and humans must be protected from those animals also.
So what is your suggestion to live a healthy life for humans?
Taking food, good healthy food, balanced food is the best solution. An ancient doctor told that food must be our medicine and medicine must be our food. Food is to be taken moderately, not excessively, and our health almost solely depends upon the quality of our food. And besides food, exercise is also very important, very important for controlling belly fat, for controlling obesity. But it's not possible for me to take exercise. Previously I was climbing hills, but nowadays I'm not much interested in exercise, and I'm bored with exercise, and my belly fat is increasing day by day.
What are the tips we need to take while eating food or what? In the morning time, in the afternoon, in the evening?
We should take food only when we are hungry, not for taste. Many people told that we should eat for living, we should eat to live, we shouldn't live for eating. That's a very good principle, but some weaknesses are there, and we take food which is not helpful to health, but for our taste we take some unnecessary, unwanted food. That should be under control.
So tell me your opinion on politics, and nowadays the politics are.
Politics is a very dirty game. I don't like politics. A man without murdering and without making money can't become a politician. An honest man can't become even a sarpanch. Politics and honesty are altogether different. But if politics is good, the welfare of the country will be good. That much I know. But I don't like politics, and I am away from politics.
So this village people are telling you have nominated for one time. So have you give any money for voting or what?
I stood for the president of the Cooperative Society Posampalli just for the improvement of this village, not for making money. At that time I was given a job also by some department. I did not accept the job only for standing for the president of the Cooperative Society. I did not campaign, I did not ask anybody for vote, I did not spend even a single rupee except the fees required by the election process, and I got only 10 votes, and those votes are also not meant for me. By the mistake of the elected people, I could get those 10 votes, but actually nobody voted for me intentionally.